Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello, grade 2. Welcome to the art class. I'm sorry I couldn't be with you today, but inshallah I will see you after the winter break. I hope you're ready and excited for today's class. So let's get started. Today's topic is going to be printmaking. From this picture in front of you, what do you think printmaking means? Printmaking is the process of transferring texture into image. Image means a picture. As you can see in the two examples in front of you, there are two textures, a vase full of flower and the other one of leaves. And they are just texture. By applying colors on them and creating a light pressure on the paper, you can make it into an image and the picture. Where can we find texture, girls? Look around you. Whether you are in art class or at home in your room, outside in the garden, you can find it anywhere. In animals in nature, I know this picture is kind of scary. It's a zoomed in picture of an eye of an iguana. And look how beautiful the texture is. And it's perfectly made by God. It makes me stop and think about God's beautiful creation, whether it's in an iguana or in any other types of animals. It also reminds me of the Quran and where it says in the Surah An-Nur in Ayah 45, الله خلق كل دابة من ماء فمنهم من يمشي على بطنه ومنهم من يمشي على رجلين ومنهم من يمشي على أربع يخلق الله ما يشاء إن الله على كل شيء قدير سبحان الله. Can you girls guess what skin is this? I think you could tell it's a snake's texture. Look at the colors, look at the pattern. When you look closely, it kind of reminds me of math and geometry because it is a diamond shape, repeated, and also it is a relief. When you touch it, it's kind of smooth, but it's not smooth like the table or the glass. It has some kind of texture. Look how beautiful the color is. It's brown, gray, black. They are neutral colors. You will learn more about neutral colors, inshallah, in grade 3. Let's move on. Take a look at the bottom of this lovely turtle. This turtle has also some kind of a texture, and it's also remind me of the geometric and shapes texture. When you look at your hand, your face, your neck, your body, your skin also has a texture. وَفِي أَنفُسِكُمْ أَفَلَا تُبْصِرُونَ. Now, I need you to take 1 minute to look at your hands. Look at your fingers. They have prints. These are also texture. You can also make texture from your fingertips. If you apply paint on your fingerprints and print them just like I did with grade 1, you can actually create a print. Now, in the last class, we focused on drawing leaves because we talked about how they are different in pattern and also in texture. We said that they are different in size. There are big leaves, small leaves, tall, skinny, thin leaves, multiple leaves. We also talked about the shape. Some of them look like a star and spiky. Others look like it's a cloud or cotton. It's kind of curvy and wavy. We talked also about how they are different in colors. Some of them are warm color, like orange, red, yellow, something in between of them. And some of them are cool colors, like the purple, blue, what else? Green, lots and lots of green leaves, as we can see and notice. Today we'll be talking about printmaking tree leaves. I know that in the last class, I reminded you that we girls need to collect as many leaves as you want and not to pick them from the tree. But however, collect the falling leaves. I said collect as many as you can, even if you only had one. And I'm pretty sure you forgot, because I think I forgot to remember to remind you to collect them, but that's fine. I will tell you what to do if you don't have these materials that we're about to use in this class. But please look at these pictures. Multiple leaves, the red leaves, yellow leaf, they all have different pattern, but kind of similar. As you can see, they create beautiful printmaking. How can I use this when I print them? How can I use them? Get creative, girls. I thought about maybe I can create a card with the cover with printmaking, like the leaves. Can you think of a different idea? I'm pretty sure you're creative enough to have multiple ideas. Okay, my dear student, why do we learn about printmaking? Like I said, to be creative, to develop my motor skills, to thank God about his beautiful creation, to explore the world around me. And also be careful, because some texture can harm me, like the spiky texture of anything around me. Please prepare these materials before we start. We're gonna need paint, watercolor, paper, 3 leaves. I'm gonna give you 1 minute to prepare these materials. And it's okay if you don't have these materials, just prepare pencil and paper, because after I show you how to apply printmaking, I will show you how to draw different other types of leaves. Okay, so we're not gonna just sit there. If you don't have these materials, go grab a pencil and paper and any kind of colors you own. Deal? I'll give you just 1 minute to prepare, because I think 1 minute is enough. Okay, student, this video I'm about to play for you is on my YouTube channel. So just in case you didn't get to do, or we erased you, or you didn't have time to do or prepare your materials, it is fine. You can still find in this video in my YouTube account. I will link you the link in the homework. Okay, so we're gonna start by having 2 paper, probably the same size. It doesn't matter, because we're going to use one to create the print and the other one just to protect the table underneath us. Keep watching. When you collect the leaves, or you have just one leaf, you'll notice that both sides have texture. One texture is a light texture and the other one is a rough texture. To apply paint, or to get the best printmaking, make sure you apply the paint on the heavily texture or the rough texture of your leaf. You can use one color, or you can use multiple colors. I don't mind if you want to try the rainbow color at one leaf. Now you're going to place your leaf on the table, and you're going to put the paper on top of it. Create a light pressure. Make sure you go over the leaf, the whole leaf, from top to bottom, left and right. And then you're going to try to, it's like you're peeling the paper from the leaf. Pay attention. Look at that. You can try again, same scheme. When you apply the paint on the leaf, try to blend them. One thing you have to pay attention to, make sure all your prints on one side of the paper, not both of them on different sides. Again, apply pressure all over the leaf and then peel off your paper. You can try different pattern of the color. So right now, instead of doing it horizontal, we're going to create these vertical lines. Repeat the process multiple times. Try different types of leaves. Long leaf, small leaf, multiple leaves, as many as you want. That's it. Isn't it easy? Printmaking. You can even try to find objects around your house to try to create printmaking out of them. Look around you and see if you can find any texture that you can create a print from. Now, what happens if you don't have these materials? Like I said, prepare your pencil, paper, and any type of color. It could be pencil color, crayon, watercolor, any kind are fine. And before you start drawing these lovely leaves, let's practice first. You're going to create a zigzag line. Don't press hard. Maybe we create a wavy line, straight line. Just play with the paper or an extra paper. I forgot to say. Now we are ready. Let's draw a few leaves and color them together. So we'll start with this simple leaf shape. First, I'm going to create a stem. And it's going to be wave line. I'm going to repeat. Do not press hard on your lines. This is your very first step. I'll zoom in now. And I will create some branches. This one will look like the first one we did, or the last we did, and this one we did from the last class, if you could remember. We'll try to change it a bit. Remember, do not draw tiny, teeny leaves like this. Make sure your leaves are colorable. That means you can color it and fill it in comfortably. You're going to create a curvy line like this, and then another curvy line that meets this point. Now I want you to create some veins inside this leaf, but do not exaggerate. Just create 3 on one side and 3 on the other side. Repeat this process. And then draw some veins. You can draw leaves on any side. You can also create another branch to draw a leaf on. If you have a longer stem, just like this, you can also extend another branch from the already existing branch. This one, I'm going to make it big. Again, do not exaggerate drawing too much veins. Just 2 on one side or 3 or 4, it'll be enough. I noticed that I don't have enough leaves on this side, so I'm going to create a new branch. And then I will add a leaf. It's okay to make mistakes. Take your time. The teacher will pause the video so that you can keep up with me. This is our first leaf. So the next one is going to be a very interesting looking one. Also, I'm going to extend the stem like this. Does not have to be a very straight line. Could be wavy, a little bit, flat looking, but mostly just a normal random looking stem. And then we're going to create some curves like this. Bigger curves, and then maybe they get smaller as they climb up. And then maybe we'll add one here. This time, this leaf is not going to be sharp or leafy looking. It's going to look like a fiddle tree kind of leaf. So it's going to look like a drop of water. So how do you do it? Start by drawing some kind of a corner like this, and think about a balloon. How would a balloon look like? Don't make it tiny because it's a mistake. Nobody will understand that you're trying to do a leaf. This is the top one. Now pay attention how to draw the ones on the sides of this stem. It's going to be curved, extremely curved. Extremely curved. Make sure that it's not sharp but curved. That's it. That was very easy. Now, let's draw a bigger leaf, only one big leaf. You'll do the same step we did with the second leaf. Line like this, make it stamp. Okay, and then maybe you can try on one side, draw wavy line, and it's gonna climb and move to the right side. Like this, and it keeps climbing and moving to the right side. And it gets sharper as it climbs up, just like this. Here, there is a mistake here I need to fix, so pay attention, just in case you made the same mistake, you know how to fix it. Let's repeat the process again. There we go. Fix whatever you need to fix before you start coloring. And just like the other leaves, you'll add stems. You'll add veins. This is not the stem. These are the veins. This, however, is the stem. I think that's enough. I don't want to add too many. Maybe I'll add a few here just to give it some veins. can you think about the different types of leaves? How about try to draw them? You can color these leaves any color you want. They could be pink, purple, blue, orange, red, or you can create a rainbow leaf in one leaf. You can get creative. It's your leaf, it's your work. That's it. This is our class today. I will see you inshallah after the winter break. I can't wait to see your creative work. I will publish your homework inshallah on Thursday. I love you all. I'll see you inshallah whenever I see you.